it's Mrs Ferro here. A big hello from myself and the English team. We hope you've been enjoying all the videos that have been posted so far, particularly the English ones. I want to say a big thank you to Mr Sykes and Mrs Smith for their excellent videos so far. I know they've certainly kept me busy with my reading and story writing. I haven't posted a video since my poetry one, but I want to thank all the students so far for sending in their work. It's been excellent. Today, I really fancied going out and getting some exercise. And you know what? I thought, how can I link that to literacy today? When I stepped out into my garden, I started to hear a lot of sounds and I was struck for an idea for the next video. We know in school how important learning and revising phonic sounds is because it supports us with our reading, our writing and our spelling. Depending on what phonics phase we're working on, phonics can be quite tricky at times because we're learning and listening to new sounds and we're seeing how they're written. Well, today's task is going to support you with your listening skills and your phonics skills, believe it or not. Did you know that being able to hear sounds around you and describe them to an adult is actually the first step in becoming better listeners and helping you to discriminate, that's to know the difference between different sounds in your environment. So it might not sound like an English activity, but today I'm going to go on a sound scavenger hunt and see if I can locate lots of different sounds in my local environment. You can do this too. You could go for a walk like I'm going to with an adult in your local area, or you could always listen from your house in your garden if you have one. So you can download many of these off the internet and print them, or you can create your own. You can handwrite them, you can draw pictures. So here is my sound scavenger hunt that I created today. I had a big long think of the possible sounds that I might hear in my local area, and I made a list. On this side, I've made a list of trying to find a car, a dog maybe barking, a bike, some water, and I hope that's not going to be rainwater, otherwise I'll need my umbrella. Some ducks or birds and some sirens, possibly. And on the other side, I also made it a bit more ambiguous, made it a bit more open-ended. And I'm going to challenge myself to find a crunching sound, a splashing sound, a ringing sound, a banging sound, a loud sound, and a squeaking sound. I might not be able to find all of these, but as I go around my local environment, I'm going to tick these off and see how many I can find. If I find any extra sounds, I can always put them at the bottom here. Okay, so I'm ready. I've just packed my backpack with some water and some provisions in case I'm out for a long while. And I've got my list and a pen to tick off here. You can bring something to lean on, but you don't need to. I'm going to manage without. Now, some of these sounds might be quite quiet when you're out and about. So remember those listening skills when you're out. For instance, if it's some birds tweeting, you'll need to keep yourself quite quiet, keep quite still while listening, and have your ears and eyes ready to look out and listen for all the sounds. And remember, when you're out finding the sounds, try and describe those to an adult and talk about the different sounds that you hear. Also, please keep safe when out and about, stick to your local area or a park, and make sure you still socially distance with anyone not from your household. Are we ready? Let's go!
can see the steam coming out.
Whew, that was a great walk. Really good to get outside and look at all the sounds I found. See what sounds you can find when you're out and about, and please share your scavenger sheets with the email address that will pop on screen soon, especially if you've created your own sheet like me and thought of your own sounds. Another idea you can try if you enjoyed this activity, this one can help you improve your vocabulary, and it's called the texture scavenger hunt. Now this is probably best done in the house or done in your garden, not in the local area. So you can find things that you can feel. So something rough in your garden, something dry in your garden, something slimy. If you're doing a texture scavenger hunt, just make sure you keep your hands clean and wash them straight after the activity. Enjoy scavenging. Bye.